I started dairying back in 1968, and I was in dairy until about 3 years ago when I sold the last cows I had to my sons. So I've dairied my whole life. Grew up dairying with my dad. So it's just been a big part of our life. Well, two older boys wanted to get in the operation. And you know, when you work your whole life to build up an operation, you just hate to say, well, I'm just going to have a sale and walk away from it all. You're just glad to see someone in your family willing to take over.
We've had registered Holsteins forever. My grandpa did. The first registered calf I bought, I paid $450 for my grandpa, and I thought that was a lot of money at the time. It took me all summer to work off to pay for that calf. Just ever since then, we've just kind of gravitated our herd towards registered Holsteins. And I would say in the last 20, 25 years, every animal is registered.
I think the secret to our success has been the cows. Over the long haul, they paid the way.
We milk about 280 cows, raise all our own grain, raise most of our hay, cut all our own silage, build all our own sheds, do everything on our own, basically.
We do a lot of farming as well as part of dairying. I have a calf barn. We feed about roughly 50 calves, milk replacer twice a day.
Sometimes when they're little, they think that maybe what Dad made them do wasn't the best thing in the world, but it's good because they all have responsibilities. Every kid can go out and drive a tractor. Every kid knows how to mow the yard, weed eat, fix something.
I mean, obviously it's a job and it's hard work. We're out here 12, 14 hours a day, you know, we're always doing stuff, but if I got to go to a doctor or go somewhere, I can just tell everybody, like, hey, I'm going to be gone this time, and I can leave, and people fill in.
I've always fed the calves whenever they're little, so that's always been my job whenever I've grown up.
You got to know everything on the farm. It's not just one thing you got to do. And like being a quarterback on the football team, you have to know what every position does, because if somebody forgets their assignment, you got to let them know. And that's what it's like here on the farm, like that. If you don't know your assignment, someone's going to help you do it, or you're going to help them do it.
It's important to do stuff outside of your job so that you have, you know, a little break, a little relaxation and downtime. Roy has coached baseball for our kids since Christian was 5. So for the last 20 years, he's been coaching baseball, and I do the book.
When we were kids, we played baseball. I mean, my dad liked baseball, my dad coached. And if you're playing baseball, you didn't have to throw hay and you didn't have to cut weeds and things like that, and it was fun. You got to be around your friends.
We have 6 children: Christian, Colton, Marina, Quinn, Aspen, and Blaze.
In school, I do pretty much every sport that is offered. So I do volleyball, basketball, track, cross country, cheer, softball in the summers. I like to involve myself in a lot of things.
I do track, which I'm bad distance or short distance, basketball, baseball, football.
Volleyball, basketball, track, softball. I did competitive cheerleading.
In high school, I was involved in everything. Now, I mean, we play softball in the summertime, we play co-ed, slow pitch, play basketball Wednesday nights.
I play quarterback for Highland Community College, and working on the dairy farm and in high school, it really translated over to help me to get the team to come together, and it really established that team aspect there.
Everybody's got something they like to do. Some guys like to fish, some like to hunt, some like to play baseball. You find your passion and do it, you know, that's what I think. You know, why do I milk cows? I mean, it's one of those things. I guess you enjoy it. It's a way of life. I kind of get to do what I want to do. I don't have to come in and coach baseball. I could sit home and watch TV, but this is more rewarding than that.
Just being around nature is wonderful for raising your children out on the farm. And everything is growing and the family working together. There's nothing better.